everyone, my name is Val Fagitina. I'm a student here at Leetward, and today we're going to be going over food sovereignty through a recipe for native teas. Okay, so before I start, today we're going to be using fire, so if you are a keiki, please ask an adult to help you with this project. Okay, so this project was passed down to me from Ho'ola'aina, and the recipe was given to us by SAMRO Mauna Kea from University of Hawaii at Manoa. And today we're going to be making a Mamaki tea. So these are our native plants that we're going to be using today. We have Mamaki here, and we have Uhaloa. This one's a little furry, and we have lemongrass. So all of these were grown in a backyard, and they were picked and dried naturally. So today we're going to be using these for our tea, and usually Mamaki is good for like heart health, circulatory health. Uhaloa is good for opening up the airways, and lemongrass is good for little vitamins, but also it's good for flavoring the tea with a little bit of a citrus taste without using lemons. So the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to be boiling the water. So again, if you're a keiki, please ask an adult to help. But the ratio of tea to water is usually about 1 ounce of dried loose leaf teas for 6 to 8 ounces of water. So this is 1 bottle of water. So we're going to be needing to use about 4 ounces of tea leaves, and yeah, that's just for planning purposes. Okay, so we're turning on our water to start it boiling. By the time we're done making our tea bag, it should be boiling. Cross our fingers. All right. So I'm not actually going to go through all of this with you just to save time, but on your own time you can go ahead and finish it. But we'll start off right now. You can either use a piece of cheesecloth that you have laying around or some kind of gauze. It's very simple, nothing fancy. So basically we have cooking string as well and a big needle. So be careful with that. This is also another thing that you're going to need an adult for if you're a keiki. Okay, and at the end we've tied a knot here. We'll put it up so you can see. Just a simple little knot. And I'll do another one for you. Really simple. Just a simple knot. There we go. So now there's 2 knots at the end. And so the string won't come through now. So we're just pushing through, and we're going to go all the way around. You can make a square one or a circle one. But basically, just going in and out, all the way around. And it does not have to be pretty. It just needs to make a cinch. So see, this is a cinch. I'm going to pull through and you can see it starting to form. So again, in, out, in, out. So I'll go fast so we can get through this. I can already hear our bubbling water, so that's good. Okay, so normally we go all the way around and it would make a cinch, like a little pocket. So in here, this is where we're gonna put our teas. So like I said, here today we have Mamaki, and we're gonna need about a total of 6 to 8 large leaves or equivalent. So maybe 2 or 3 nice and dry Mamaki, big ones. There's some bigger ones, thicker ones of the Uhaloa. And then some lemongrass. I like mine really citrusy, so I'm just gonna bunch all this up, put it in here, and close my tea bag. It's really that simple. So we're gonna put it in here in this, our little mason jar. Again, if you're a keiki, please ask for help from an adult because this is really hot. Okay, safety first. turn off our fire. Stops boiling. And add the water. And you should usually let your teas sit for about 1 minute per ounce. So usually about a minimum of 4 minutes, and you don't really want to make it stay there that much longer because if you do, it'll burn the tea and it'll taste burnt. But also, another thing I wanted to mention is that if you prefer your teas cold, that's totally fine and totally doable. You still need to boil the water first, but you're gonna need to use probably double the amount of the tea, just so that you can still continue to get that flavor long after the heat has kind of escaped from your tea. Yeah, again, this was a recipe passed down to me from Ho'ola'aina, a Hawaii Youth Food Sovereignty Congress, also a partner of Leeward Community College. And I hope that you guys have fun making your tea together with your ohana, and I hope it's tasty. Also, you can add sugar or flavor to taste however you see fit. So, thank you. Have a great day.